What's up? It's BJ. This video is on Black Lives Matter, the BLM, which is the Bureau of Land Management, and Black Lives Matter, and why they were both brought into the mainstream media so hard at the same time, and at the same time using the divide and conquer and also testing us and our reactions. So to get into it, BLM, looking at the Gematria of BLM, you will find that it is B23LM4. 234. And this number is a super big number, and it directly relates to 666. So, you'll find tons of different Christians referring to this, but it's inverse added to it equals 666. You can find a ton of other stuff. Even when it comes to the globe, you have the 23.4 degrees tilt, which leaves you with 66.6 to the horizon, or what's left over. So obviously you can see there's a direct relation with this number in 666. And then to question whether or not these groups know that their number equals 234 is pretty obvious when you look into it, or at least the media does. But so here's the BLM has approved a 34 mile natural gas pipeline. So obviously they know the number. They know 234 is Bureau of Land Management. Okay, and then we'll go into here's an article on Oath Keeper who wants to arm Black Lives Matter. So here you have a direct correlation, like the Oath Keepers are often associated with militia and officers that are keeping their oath to the Constitution. So you get a lot of NRA association in there too. And if you read this article by Rolling Stone, you will find they just have to mention in it exactly, right here, marked it. It was 6 years ago, April 19th, 2009. So exact April 19th, huge date, big important date to them, start of the Beltane. 234 years to the day after the opening battle of the American Revolution. So the American Revolution was obviously started on that day. 234 here with the Black Lives Matter, and they want to arm them. So obviously this is a thing, and it honestly brings you to think about with arms sales. Is they know that the more they push these small gun grabbing stuff, that more and more people are going to buy guns. So there is almost this idea that I have that they're trying to purposely have Americans purchase more and more guns. They're trying to have Americans load up and prepare, and they're trying to test the militias. I think they already knew that when they would come for the guns that there'd be a crazy surge in protectance by it. And so they knew that when they would do it open, and everyone thinks the cover of false flags and they're seeing through it, but they know that there's record gun sales. Here's a Guardian statistic, and you can find this statistic used in a few articles relating to Black Lives Matter. It's talking about people killed by the police, and then 234, or 50% exactly, of the people killed by police were white. So, here's another relation. Of course, it's all about the divide and conquer. And then even, this is an article on the scuffles in Chicago, the anti-Trump rallies. And if you read this article, they even start to mention about the BLM in Oregon and Nevada, which if you study Gematria, you'll find that Oregon and Nevada's 47, Oregon 74, they're both. And Oregon's also 33. They have they're big time states for numbers for the Masons. And 74, 47, you're just going to have to do some of your own looking into that. I don't like to go into every details about the numbers, but some different articles. So you could clearly see, though, that the BLM was meant for, there's the BLM, which is for the white militia, gun grabber, they're coming for our guns, guys. And then the Black Lives Matter is for the inner city Black lives, cops are killing everyone. And to go to the Black Lives Matter, look at this. So they got the fist. Oh, who just had that symbol? It was Occupy. So obviously, you know, they just... And of course they're going to go, oh, well, it's the Black Panthers. But it's like it's been used several times. It's been used in several revolutions. The fist, the power, you know, and other people that have done some good work. This is decodingsatan.blogspot. Pretty good article here on Black Lives Matter and Gematria. And then, of course, you got Zach Hubbard over at Free to Find Truth blogspot, and he's the guy I think who's the furthest along on this stuff, so definitely check out his work. But this is just my take on the whole situation. Yeah, the BLM programming 666, and honestly, I think they're trying to arm the people because, yeah, like, and I'm not saying I'm not against guns. I think everyone should have a gun, but it just seems like they know that people are going to buy guns, so they're either, I don't know what they're, you know, what if they staged alien invasion and they want Americans to be killing Americans, like Fifth Wave, where like we think they look just like us, and it's in so many movies. What else? Yeah, there's just a bunch of movies where the aliens look just like us, and we can't tell them apart from your best friend or your mom or dad, so you better be prepared to kill your mom or dad. And with HARP and all the other stuff, and ELFs and frequency waves, they can easily get in people's heads, especially the weak-minded. So I know it's going to be some exciting times either way, but that's just my take on everything. But aloha, peace out, and sayonara.